Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome to a new month, June 1st, 2021. June 1st. We got a new holiday we created today, and we're going to talk about that holiday. That holiday consists of a lot of different things, and like I said, this holiday was created by myself, and it's for me. Now, you can create your own holiday, and we're going to tell you how you can go about doing that in a little bit. But this holiday was created by me, okay? Tony McDew, keeping it real, HPTV, helping people TV, handicap production, homeless production, all that. We created this holiday today, and we created it in remembrance of remembering people, remembering places, things, your lifestyle, just being thankful. So that's what this holiday is all about. So my holiday, and we're going to tell you the name of it. The name of the holiday is called Memorial Day. Memorial Day. And that's June 1st. Okay? Remember that date. Maybe a famous day in history one day, one of these days. Who knows? Memorial Day. And the reason that we came up with that particular title is because yesterday was Memorial Day, which represents our fallen soldiers, anybody in the military that's passed away, and my condolences go out to all those families and things like that that have experienced that, including myself. My dad passed away. He was in the military, and he passed away when I was 10 years old, and he was a aircraft mechanic, and yeah, so he falls right into that category, and I don't celebrate a lot of holidays and things like that, but I still remember my dad. And that day was set aside to remember a lot of the military staff, military people that were in the military, I should say. And I had a date on there. I forgot what date. I did a little research on that earlier. I had a date. I think I forgot what date it came out when they talked about that exactly. But anyway, today's day is Memorial Day. And like I said, no offense to anybody that went through the Memorial Day type thing. I wanted to launch this date yesterday, but I said, you know what, it's going to interfere, and I don't want to conflict with, everybody. I should say it's a celebration, or not really a celebration. It's more of remembering, like I said, the fallen soldiers, veterans, people who were in military services and that type of thing. So I didn't want to interfere, and I don't want to conflict with that. So this is not the conflict with that. And my particular holiday has a different meaning. Okay, it has a similar meaning, but it can be whatever I want it to be because it's my holiday. And that's what I wanted to talk about. In this video, you can create your own holiday because most of the holidays are man-made, and most of the holidays are commercialized. Very, 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 very. Trying to think of the word. You know what I'm talking about. They're commercialized. So every day, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, there's we got car sales, we got mattress sales, we got all these different things. We got Black Friday. So these days are really marketed towards making money, even though they are, like I said, they're man-made days, but they're geared to making money. So this particular day, Memorial Day, we're going to talk about what I think about it and what I created it for. So once again, I created this day, Memorial Day 2021, so that we could talk about different things rather than just the military people that we were remembering. Okay, what about the people that didn't belong to the military? Or so I want to be able to remember everybody. Okay, so Memorial Day is one of those things where you can remember. You can kind of look back and you can think about anybody in your family or places or events that you might want to remember, and kind of celebrate that in a way of just kind of being happy and being thankful. So that's what this day is kind of for. And then I also want to talk about, you see I got cameras, you guys know I like cameras. Okay, so we're going to talk about some of the dead cameras, some of the cameras that died. And when I say died, they're not used anymore, so they died. The technology is obsolete, right? So they died. So you don't hear about those things anymore. We're going to talk about some of the cameras here. So that's what my Memorial Day is about. It's about something that I enjoy, going back and looking at the history. And we're going to start off with some pretty historical cameras here. So I'm going to go back here, and I guess we'll start off with this one. This is a pretty old piece right here. This piece right here is a brownie. Got upside down. a Target Brownie, okay, 620. And we're not going to go to it. We're not going to go through this camera in depth, but you can see it's like a box formatted type camera, and you don't see cameras like this anymore. Now, what could you do with a camera like this? This camera's from the 60s, okay? This camera is definitely from the 60s. I forgot what year exactly. I was going to give you guys all the specific years and stuff, but you could look it up yourself, and you could get that information. It's a Target Brownie 620, made in the USA. Wow, this is made in USA, okay? So this is from the 60s. It's a camera that you don't hear about anymore. So this would be a dead camera in today's technology compared to what we have. You know, all the technology. So this would be a dead camera. So I want to remember. I want to be able to remember this camera. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So Bro Memorial Day. Bro Memorial Day is in remembrance of whatever you want to remember. Whatever, it could be an event, it could be your wedding, it could be your birthday party, it could be whatever you want. And you can create your own day, and you can call it whatever you want. It don't have to be Memorial Day. This is just my day. Memorial Day is another symbolization of this month, June 1st, which is the month that I was born. I was born in June. I was born on the 23rd of June, 22 more days from now. So this is another thing that I can remember. I can look back at my life. I can look back at cameras. I can look back at whatever I want to look at. Bro Memorial Day. Bro Memorial Day. Remember that. New holiday. On the map. Created today, June 1st. So that was the Brownie camera. You notice right here it says Sony. This is my big Sony bag. This is my Sony baby. This is my baby I built. I actually got that. I got it last month, I think. I got it last month sometime. And yeah. And I was able to put it all together. I had extra parts and stuff, so I actually got the body. I was looking at trying to get the body, so I got the body, and then I finally got the lens. I took the lens off of this camera right here, just bits and pieces. I had a lens from I got the lens last year. That was on another camera. It was on a D50. It was a Sony D50 DXC D50, and I paid. I didn't pay very much money for it. I got it off of OfferUp, and it came with the lens. So I took the lens off and put the lens on here, and here you got. And then I bought the battery. I got the battery. And actually, the battery actually works. I didn't even think the battery would work. It's an Anton Bauer gold mount. Yeah, Anton Bauer gold mount. So this is my baby right here. Pick it up real quick and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, I didn't really plan on doing that, but this is my baby right here. Yeah, this is my birthday baby. This is an old school camera too. It's not brand new. Okay. I think this was from around 2000. It came out around 2000, maybe 2002. Okay, it's got DV cam, got the flip out screen, and it actually works and everything. Once again, I bought the body. The body was from a church. It came from a church. I got it on eBay, and I'm very, very happy. This is my birthday camera. Okay, Anton Bauer battery. This battery is real gold mount. When I talk about that, let me set it down for a minute. This thing is heavy. But when you take off the gold mount, you see these little gold tabs on the back here. So that's a Anton Bauer gold mount battery. These are very, very expensive. These were like a lot of money. I don't even want to talk about it. Probably $300, $400, $500. I got this for $30. And I happen to have a charger. I got the charger in the bag. The Sony bag right here, you see right here, that bag did not come with this camera. That bag came with a JVC camera that I got like months ago, and that's how things work. All the pieces don't come together all at one time. A lot of people think, yeah, you can, if you got the money to do that, but I don't have the money to do that. Like I said, I get things in little splurts. And I got this lens. I put this lens on here. This is a Canon lens, really nice, a very expensive lens actually. It's a 20x lens, 20x zoom. I put the microphone on there. It didn't come with the microphone. So I put the zoom on there. I put the microphone on there. I got to put a windscreen on there, and probably what they call a dead cat. A dead cat. We'll put one of those on there. So this is my baby right here. The DV cam. This is the 450. The 450S. We're gonna set it back up here right now. But I wanted to show you guys that. And I really wasn't gonna talk about that. Like I said, that's actually a dead camera too, compared to today's technology. It's old, but it looks good. And that's what I want to talk about. You can take cameras and you can kind of bring them back to life a little bit. In Bro Memorial Day 2021, June 1st, you can do things like that. So I wanted take you guys back a little bit. I took you way back. I showed you the Brownie. Started off, like I said, with the Brownie. This was definitely a dead camera. We want to be able to remember this camera, the Brownie. Kodak Brownie, I think, made this camera. And yeah, do your research on that if you want to get any more information. Now we're going to show you another camera that's very, very cool. This one is the Bolex. Okay, this is the Bolex camera. Got the flip down screen here, right here. Look at that. Bam. This is a gun. This is a gun. You don't want to take this out. The cops probably, yeah, you don't want to take this out and be shooting with this and say, hey, I'll shoot you with video. You don't want to do that. Or 8mm. This was Super 8, I think, when this came out. This is the Bolex camera, and it opens up like this right here. Okay, and your film went in there. You got a film cartridge. It takes four batteries, 2 AA batteries on this side and 2 AA batteries on that side. And yeah, very, very cool camera. And you asked me why would I got this? I got this for 25 bucks, $25. I'm very, very proud to say I got this for $25 because these are very, very hard to find. And eBay, people are price gouging right now. You might get one of these. It might cost you $100 or something for something like this. Very, very solid. I can't even show you how solid it is. It's not any plastic. All this is probably titanium or aluminum or something, but it's very, very cool camera. Okay, this is a Bolex. This is the Bolex 155, by the way. The Bolex 155 Super 8. Okay. The next camera we're going to talk about, bam, just happen to have it right here. Look at the case. You know this is old. When you see a case like this, this is another fallen dead camera. These are dead cameras. Once again, these are dead cameras that you won't see anymore. They're antiques, they're vintage, they're retro, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to be upgrading this one to HD, and I'm going to be upgrading this one to HD too. We're going to talk about that. And that's why I'm buying a lot of, I'm getting a lot of these cameras. This is another Bolex, one of my favorites. I got this one. And these are very, very hard to find as well. It's got the nice case when you open it up. Like I said, I don't really do unboxing videos or anything, but you can't see everything that I'm doing. But when you open it, look at that. Look at all that velvet in there. Got a velvet. Look at the velvet. Look at the filter. Look how it's packaged. Okay. So we're going to pull it out of the case here. Look at how that baby looks. You guys just don't know how it feels. This thing is so solid, so heavy. And I will not be taking these cameras out very often because they are pretty extraordinary cameras. Look at this baby. Okay, this is the Bolex, and I forgot how to open this thing up. This one has this was not Super 8 back in the day. This was actually they call it 8, the Bolex 8, the Bolex Reflex Zoom. I forgot how to open this thing up. Oh, there it is. And that's what it looks like when you open it up. Look at that. That's a beautiful camera. I don't care what nobody said. That's a beautiful camera. And that's the film. You see the film rolls right there. Boom. If you go on YouTube, you'll see a lot of guys talking about these cameras, and then they can tell you a little bit more if you want to get more detail and stuff about, you know, these cameras and so forth. But this is a very beautiful camera to me, and I was just so happy to get it. I actually thought it was bigger than it really is, but it's good size. Okay, so this is the Bolex. They call it the Reflex Zoom Reflex. Look at that. Look how you can see how it looks. So if I was out there filming, you got your eyepiece right here. I would be looking through my eyepiece, be filming, boom, doing my video. This is going to be HD. We're going to upgrade this to HD. I just want to let you guys know this will be HD very, very soon. Okay, so we are going to put this back in the case here. This is another dead camera that nobody knows about. So we are remembering this camera today on, once again, Memorial Day. Memorial Day, we are remembering the Bolex camera on Memorial Day. Memorial. And like I said, this is not to offend anybody. Like I said, you can remember whatever you want to remember. You can create your own holiday. I'm creating my own holiday for the month of June, the first day of June, which is today, June 1st. And we're putting this video out to just have fun. Okay, I like to have fun. Here's another one right here. We're gonna go to the Sears camera. This is from the 1960s. I gotta fix this cover a little bit better. This is from the 1960s. Look at that wood grain. Okay, And you see it say Sears on the side here. Okay, Sears. I got this off of at the thrift store for like $8. And this is also a film camera, a Super 8 film camera. And you put it in the film right there. Oops. You put the film in right there, the Super 8 film right there. Okay. This is a Super 8 film camera. We're gonna upgrade this to HD as well. And you like to say, you're probably saying, Tony, well, why would you want to do that? Because I like to do something that's different, and I don't like to do what everybody else is doing. Everybody is shooting with Sony A2s, A3s, Alpha this and Alpha that, and whatever, and mirrorless. And I just wanted to do something different, so I can easily put a 1080p camera in here, small enough 1080p camera or a 4K camera or whatever. The sensors are so small, the technology is so small. They got 4K, they got 8K phones now, so you could take apart a phone and you could build it in here. It's all kinds of different possibilities. So this is once again another example of Super 8. That's Super 8. Got Super 8, and we got the Bolex. This is Super 8, Super 8, and then we got 8. Now, I do have another camera coming today, believe it or not. We may add that to this video, and that's going to be a Canon. It's a Canon Reflex 8. It's also a 8mm film camera. These are not 8mm video 8mm. Okay, it's not video 8mm. These are film cameras that came out in the 60s. These came out in the 60s. Okay, 60s and 70s. I believe this one was in the 70s, and this one was definitely in the 60s here. Okay, so these are film cameras, and of course the Bolex, the one I showed you the earlier one, that's definitely from the 60s as well. I forgot what year exactly. I'm thinking 1965. I could be wrong. You guys check it out. Like I said, if you're interested in that detail. Now we're going to show you. Oh, let's look at this. This is nice. This is the Fiesta. Got it in the box here. This also came from the thrift store. The Fiesta, the Kodak Fiesta, I believe. Kodak Fiesta, and it should still be in the box here. And this is what it looks like if I was going to do an unboxing video. Kodak Fiesta. Okay, this was actually in a bundle. So when I bought the Bolex 155, this camera was thrown in, and so was the Brownie. So that was not bad. I got all three cameras for like $25. And this camera is also a small camera, very cool, made by Kodak, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, made by Kodak. Okay, Kodak Fiesta Brownie, and it's got the your lanyard, whatever, so you could put it around your neck and carry it around, and boom, I could take pictures. And actually, I can actually see through here right now. This is actually this is like a see-through port. You know, your glass and everything, so you could actually frame up your pictures. This is actually going to be an HD camera as well. I'm shooting with a little action camera right now, and that particular action camera that we're shooting with right now, we're going to probably put inside of here, and I think that'd be great. And you can get these cheap action cameras off the internet, $20 on up, depending on what you want. You want a 4K one? They got some 4K ones supposedly, if you want that. Some of them are just kind of fake. Some of them, the quality's not all that great, but you could put a small camera in here, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to open this thing up. I couldn't figure out how to open this one up for some reason when I got it the other day, and I was like, oh, well, we'll figure it out later. Maybe I'll watch a YouTube video on how to open it up. And that's one thing about YouTube. YouTube can be very, very informative. A lot of people don't know. I learned a lot through YouTube, and hopefully you guys will learn some stuff through YouTube as well. You may learn some stuff from even some of my videos. Who knows? And once again, that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm representing this day. And once again, it's called Memorial Day, remembering some of the old cameras. That's one of the dead cameras. That Fiesta Kodak camera is one of the dead cameras that a lot of people don't remember. I got another camera over here. This one is my baby right here. This is the Burke & James graphics camera. Okay, I got this one like last year. I had a couple other graphics cameras, but we actually took this one apart, and then we actually built another camera inside of it. This right here is not a real lens. This is actually a paper lens that I put on there. This part pops up right here, and this part, you can remove it. Okay, you can remove it here, and then there's a paper lens that's on there, and I used to have another camera that was inside of here. So the actual lens I want to keep the lens. The actual lens is right here in this little bag right here, and I'm probably going to put it back together one of these days. Very expensive lens. We'll show it to you real quick. This is the Burke & James graphics camera, and it comes with the flash. They call it the flash. What do they call this? The flash gun. It's got a flash gun that goes on here, and I've got to mount the flash gun back on here, and it'll look something like that once I put it back together. This is the Burke & James, and this was a very, very hard camera to get. Very, very expensive camera back in the day. It was competing with the graphics cameras and so forth. And only thing I can tell you is that you can see the name right there. It says Burke & James. You guys think I'm just making this up? Burke & James. Kind of blurry there. That's okay. Once again, I had the same action camera that I'm filming with right now. Was mounted inside of here when I first built this. I built this about 6 months ago, I guess, and I really haven't used it yet. I had the flash bracket on there. I had an LED system in here, remote control LED system. I'm always building something, and this is just a cool camera. It's got B&J on the bottom, as you can see. B&J, and don't look at that tape there. I had some tape. I had it taped onto a what do you want to call it? I had it on a rig, camera cage rig. We're going to show that in a minute. That's what I was supposed to show you guys. I got really sidetracked here, so just bear with me for a minute. So we're going to put that down. That's the Burke & James. That's an old camera. That one was from like 1939 or 1940. Okay. I have another camera that's from 1930 or 1949 too. I'm trying to remember. Oh no, it was a projector. So you seen me working on the projectors a couple days ago. We have the sitting down there. I want to show that too, but I'm not gonna pull it up right now. The Keystone projectors from like I got two of them. One from 1939, and then the other one is a little later than that one, probably around 1941 or somewhere around there. So what I'm doing with the projectors is we're taking the projectors and we're going to be building those into cinema cameras. Okay, and those are same thing. Remembering, going back, looking at that from 1939, 1941, looking at those things, they're not relevant to today, I guess. People are not looking at that type of stuff anymore, and I'm bringing it back. I'm talking about it. I'm kind of giving remembering, kind of looking back on it. I've never experienced a lot of that stuff because I wasn't born in those years. I was born in 1963. So I'm also looking at stuff that came out in 1963, 1964, 1965, and so forth. And I think that's I got a couple other cameras. Oh shoot. Okay, so then we're gonna move up in time a little bit. I'm gonna show you guys a couple newer cameras, and yeah, gotta talk about this. This is my baby right here, the JVC. Okay, I got this not too long ago. JVC. Look at the construction of this baby. This is not the original microphone. This microphone actually pops out, okay, and it's got a 3.5 millimeter plug on there or whatever, 3.5 millimeter plug jack where you can just bam pop it in. But this is not the original microphone, and it's okay. It works. Snaps in and it works. Looks good. This actually came off my Magnavox. I got a Magnavox that looks similar to this, beige colored. Very, very cool looking camera. But what I want you to see about this particular camera is, you notice is that look at the controls. All the controls, these are your buttons right here. Your play function, play, rewind, everything. And it's very, very solid camera. So, you know, this camera you could just hold in your hand, and then you want to play back video, you want to rewind it. All your buttons are right here. This is crazy. Okay, this is like 1981-ish right here. We're looking at 1981, 1982, somewhere around there. I'm thinking about 1981, maybe even 1980 on this particular camera. I forgot the exact date, but I think it's at least 1980, 1981, 1982. This is definitely a camera you're not going to see. It took me a long time to get this camera, and I got it. The camera was like 30 bucks, and that's cheap. It's eBay price gouging right now. They're selling these things for like $100, you know, $200, you name it. Okay, look at the construction. Look at the buttons. Very cool looking camera. JVC. Now, you notice it's got a cable that's attached to it here. And I don't know how to take that cable out actually. But this cable that's attached to it, maybe it just pulls out. I don't know. It came attached already, so we're gonna leave it attached. But when I got this camera, I said, wow, I think I need a recorder, because see, these cameras didn't have a recorder back in 1981. There was no recorders that were built into the cameras. Okay, the first camcorder came out in 1983, and that was a Betacam that was made by Sony, and that was a Betacam BMC 110 and the 100. Those cameras came out. They could not play. They could not rewind. They could not play back tapes or anything like that. But they did have a self-contained area where you could put a tape in, a beta tape. So this camera came out, and you had to plug it into a recorder. And I said, you know what? I need to get a recorder. I need to find a JVC recorder. So I looked and looked and looked and kept on looking, and bam, I happened to get one, and here it is. This is the recorder that, oh man, let me get the strap out the way. It's actually still plugged into it. It's plugged into this recorder. This is the HRC3 compact video cassette recorder. Okay, I have to drop my lens here. I forgot to put that lens back in the Burke and James camera. So that lens here, we're gonna put it to the side here. Woo, about to drop the JVC. These are pretty heavy items. I wanted to do this video outside but it's getting kind of hot today, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it outside. This particular strap here would normally sit on the side. It would go on the side of you like a woman carrying a purse or whatever. And this is your recorder. You will record everything on that. This is a small one, very compact, built very nice. Has a removable jet where you can plug in your RF, your audio, video, all that stuff, which is great. It's in a very good case. It says made in Japan. Made in Japan in the back. Has a belt strap also, so you can put it on a belt. This thing is in excellent condition. Excellent condition, okay? And what we're going to show next is, if you wanted to, it's all battery powered. So the battery is underneath back here. You unscrew that, and your battery is on the bottom. It says JVC. Okay. I don't know if I should take this off or not. I don't want to take it off. And that JVC battery looks like it fits a couple of my other camcorders that we're going to talk about too. And then if you unzip it here, you can see where the camera plugs in. You can see through there, and I got it upside down. Okay. Okay, so this camera, I just unplugged it so you can see a little bit better. Those are the controls. And then the one thing about it is you can actually pop this part up right here, close it up. Okay, this is the JVC, once again, the HRC3 recorder. This is a very, 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 very cool tape recorder. Okay, compact VHS-C was very, very popular in the 1980s. Like I said, this thing came out, I did research on this one. This one came out in 1982. So it was just starting to really take off. And then, of course, VHS players were bigger than this. I'm trying to get a VHS player right now. If anybody has a VHS player like this, let me know. Preferably a Panasonic, but I'll take anything right now. I'm looking for. I had a chance to get a Canon this morning, and I missed my window of opportunity to get the Canon. But they've got Canon, they got Magnavox, they got Quasar. I want to get a VHS, a full-size VHS recorder, so I can show you guys that. It's actually going to be a lot bigger than this. And I used to have several of those back in the day. I had a Panasonic, I believe it was the AG7400, very expensive unit, super VHS. Anyway, I'm remembering all this stuff because, once again, this is Memorial Day. Memorial Day. We're remembering old fallen units like that you don't see anymore. This is a very, very retro, very, very rare unit. Okay. And it's complete. Once again, you can plug this camera in. I had it plugged in. It works. That's what we're talking about. So, oh man. Okay. Sorry about that. We lost some quality there. We'll go back to that. Once again, it works. And this is the HRC3 recorder with the JVC. I forgot the number on here. The GXN5U. Okay, if you're looking at any of this stuff right here, stuff is very, very hard to find. Very retro, very vintage. I'm gonna set it back down because it's also very heavy. So you can imagine carrying this stuff around, you know, filming with it. You know, you're filming, you're doing your home movies. This came out in the 80s, and then later on they decided to put everything into camcorders. And most camcorders are becoming obsolete because now people, what do? They use their phone. Something like this to do everything, a computer. So anyway, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I'm thankful to be here another day. I'm thankful for my life. I'm thankful for being here June 1st, 2021, and that's what this is all about. I remember a lot of things, a lot of different technology that came out during those times, and things that I've done, events. And if you remember those type of things and you want to remember someone or someone in your life, it could be your parents or your kids or whatever you want to remember, you can create your own holiday. Remember that. You can create your own holiday. And that's what this whole video is about. Creating your own holiday. Being happy with yourself. I talked to my sister earlier today, and she was saying that she gave her son something, and she said, Happy Kids Day. You don't have to wait for a specific day, whether it's Christmas or these different days and these different holidays. A lot of these holidays are man-made, and I don't celebrate a lot of them. You know, I live here on Earth, so you know you can't help but to sometimes be around the holiday time because you can't disappear from it. But you don't have to participate in every holiday event. And if you want to create your own holiday, like my sister's told me today, she bought her kids some stuff the other day. She said, Happy Kids Day. You know, you might have a husband or a wife, and you say Happy Husband Day. You might buy your husband something. You might buy your wife something. Or you just want to just do something for yourself, like myself. I'm remembering my life. I'm remembering some of the things that I like, and then some of the things that I enjoy. Like I said, I built this camera right here, the big my Sony baby over here, the DV cam. That's one of the things I said, Happy birthday to me, because I don't look for someone to give me a birthday present or for someone to a lot of people get disappointed on some of the gifts and things like that they would get during a birthday or a holiday or Christmas or whatever it is. I don't try to expect things from anyone. My goal is to just be thankful, be happy, and then if you get something, most of the stuff I showed you right now either came from eBay or the thrift store. I've got a lot of products that came from the thrift store. This right here came from the thrift store, in very good condition. This came from the thrift store. Okay, the Bolex, I got that on eBay. This Bolex, like I said, from the thrift store. That right there was something on eBay. Stuff varies. They have professional stuff that you can get from the thrift store, and they have old vintage, and they have retro stuff that you can get from the thrift store. So it just depends on what you want to do. I got a lot of stuff here. I guess I'll show you guys my camera that I have stacked up. I got a lot of cameras stacked up, and we'll show that on probably the next video, because we're going to go into I wanted to kind of just give you guys a quick retro introduction to, like I said, once again, Memorial Day, remembering old fallen cameras that you won't see anymore. Old technology, maybe thinking back on projectors. It don't have to be cameras, it could be anything, or it could be, like I said, it can be an event, it could be whatever you want it to be, and creating your own holiday, or creating your own holiday. So that's what this is all about. I'm thankful, I'm happy. Once again, June 1st. I do have I'm waiting on the postman actually to come in and bring me the Canon, I believe. Yeah, I've got the Canon, once again, the Canon I was about to say Super 8. The Canon 8. The Canon 8. So we're going to talk about that one. Possibly later on we'll add that to this video. The Canon 8 should be here sometime today. It says at the end of the day. We'll see. And then I have also another Canon camera coming in, a Panasonic AG100. Okay, I hope I got that number right. The AG100. We're going to talk about that. There's a whole family of cameras that are from 1985. And we're going to talk about those cameras, and we're going to show those. We're going to get rid of these, and we're going to talk about those on the next segment. We may shoot that today. We may shoot it sometime during the week. I think we're going to shoot it today, though. I want to get it out the way. And that's going to be our 1985 episode. We want to go back to 1985, 1986. The cameras were all copied, and we're going to talk about that. They were all made or manufactured in the same place. Most of your stuff is made in Japan, right? Made in Japan. I think they were like all made in the same factory, and then all of a sudden people start putting their own labels on there and their own designs, and we're going to talk about that. I actually bought 6 cameras. Let's count this. 5, 6 cameras. Okay, read my lips. 6 cameras from 1985, 1986ish, 1985, and they're all different names, but they're the same camera. Now, how can that be? We're going to talk about that in the next episode, so stay tuned to the next episode. And like I said, today, I'm waiting on the Panasonic AG100 to come in. I have the other 5 cameras. We're going to line them all up. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to show you how technology has changed a little bit, but we're also going to show you how in today's market things are the same in a sense. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that episode. I love you guys. Once again, don't hate, don't wait, don't procrastinate. Please donate. We got the Cash App at the bottom here. You can Cash App me, $ Tony McDew, if you like some of the projects and the things that I'm working on. Oh, I got, you know what? We can't end this without this episode of showing you the Kodak. That's the Kodak Brodak. Where's my, oh, my windscreen came off. Okay, hold on here. Hang on here. My windscreen came off here. This is the Kodak Brodak that we're about to show you. I've been talking about that. I showed you guys a couple pictures about that, but I want to show you that it's actually built. This is the Kodak Brodak camera, okay? And we're still working on it. We're still fine-tuning it. I'm going to show you some video footage from this. I actually got it working and everything, and I've got to, clean it up a little bit, and just kind of rigged up here a little bit. But this is the Kodak Brodak. The Kodak Brodak. And up here is this is the windscreen on the Tascam recorder. We got the Tascam recorder right here, and then I've got a Tascam microphone on the side here. Okay, that's a Tascam microphone. So, you say, well, why would you don't really need the Tascam. You can pull this off, and then you could actually do your journalism with this. This is for doing your journalism. You're out there, hey, we're out here, we're broadcasting. I'm your boy Tony from Cali. I built this specifically for that. So this is going to be one of my main cameras that I'm going to be using when I go do my broadcasts. And I wanted something that was different. Like I said, I'm always trying to, how do they say it? Rock the boat a little bit. So this is a Kodak from 1981. Okay, this is a Kodak. We haven't put our labels and stuff on it. It's going to say 1981 right here, probably 1981 Kodak. And then down here, they'll probably say Brodak. They'll say Brodak. And the reason it's going to say Brodak is because that's my branding, okay? A lot of people just tuning in for the first time. You don't know why I build these cameras and stuff. My branding is broadcasting, broology. I can't even think of all the words right now, but they all start with bro. And it doesn't mean that I just did that as a fun thing because I'm showing a brother is on a budget, building things and having fun. I am a brother, okay? I'm not a woman, I'm a man, I'm a brother, not a sister. So you could call it whatever you want to call it. So I call it broadcasting. So instead of vlogging, like everybody call it vlogging, I think vlogging with a V, I don't vlog, I broadcast. I'm a broadcaster. I never was a broadcaster, but I am a broadcaster in a sense. We're all broadcasters. Everyone's a broadcaster, but we don't say broadcasting anymore. No one goes out and say, yeah, I'm broadcasting. They want to say vlogging. So that's the new terminology that everyone uses right now. I use broadcasting. I'm a broadcaster. I've been a broadcaster for a long time here. So this is the Kodak. Once again, this is the Kodak Color Burst 350. The Kodak Color Burst 350. And we built it on, we got it on a little rig here. I was going to show you guys the box here. I got the box over here somewhere. I put it up. But you can get one of these. This is basically like a camera cage. It's a universal camera cage. And I think I paid like $20 or $30 for this camera cage a long time ago. And I've had different cameras in here. And it comes with the 35. It comes with the 30mm rods and everything, and you could put a matte box on there, and you can add all kinds of other stuff and lights, and then you got a handle here, so you could carry here from a top handle here. and there's my windscreen popping off. Okay, I still got to do a little work to this. So this is still in the fabrication mode, but this is the color burst. What we did, we took it apart. I got an action camera inside of here, and I actually got, and you can barely see it in the back here. I don't want to show too much of it yet because it's still in construction. But I've got an action camera going right through. I took all the guts out. I basically gutted this thing out, and I've got a JVC action camera inside of here. And I might pop a different one in here, but I like the JVC action camera right now. That one works pretty good. You can put a GoPro in here. You can put whatever you want. But this is the rig. This is the Color Burst, Color Burst 350, made by Kodak. Kodak, from Kodak to Brodak. Kodak to Brodak. Remember that. Kodak to Brodak. All right. So I want to end our video session with that, and let you guys know once again: don't hate, don't wait, don't procrastinate. Definitely donate if you like some of the things that I've said in the videos and some of the things that I'm doing. Like I said, with these cameras, and just kind of like I said, bringing them back to life. The fallen cameras, the cameras that you don't see anymore, the cameras that you don't hear about anymore, cameras like this from the 1960, I think this was 1965, cameras like this that you don't see anymore. This is about remembering these cameras, and if you've never seen them before, then of course you're not going to remember it. So now maybe you'll remember it when you see it on my show. Okay, so once again, Memorial Day, June 1st, you can see stuff like this, and you can go back and you can remember stuff. A lot of people may have remembered stuff like this. I'd never seen this before, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. So I like to have things that are very oh, I got one more camera to show you. That's so many. Okay, one more. This is the bag it came in. Got this from the thrift store. I think I paid like $8 for this, $8.99 or something. Okay, you guys see this. It's in really good condition. The bag's in good condition. You can always put other cameras in the bag if you want to. It even came with, let me unzip this. I don't do unboxing videos, but it even came with, if I can get it out, a VHS adapter. These are very, very, I don't know if they're hard to find, but they're probably going to cost you like $20 or $30. It came with that too. Okay, I got this thing for like $8. This is like a real fantastic find for me. I was very happy with it. It came with some tapes and stuff too, I think, and power adapters and everything. So we're going to show you the camera in a minute, but this is the VHS adapter. You pop this into your VHS machine. It looks like a video cassette. It opens up. You put batteries in this thing, and it takes I think an AA battery or something, and then you hear it go zzz, and it will take the tape and it will tighten it, and then it will go right into your VHS machine. So this is the tape. What the tape looks like. This is a brand new VHS C tape. So this is a VHS tape, VHS C. I think this was 30 minutes at the time. TDK, still brand new in the package. This came, I don't know if it came with this particular camera. I just think I put it in there, but I do got a couple of those. And let's see what's on the other side here. I got my microscope. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna open this. We're gonna take the camera out. Are you ready? Bam. This is the camera. Very unique looking camera. This is the Zenith 450, I believe. And are you ready? This is the actual lens. You can turn it around. Boom, do a selfie. Look at that. And you also have a flip out screen. You have a flip out screen that flips out. That thing is thick too. You got a flip out screen. You could do selfie. You could do your vlogging. This camera was way before its time. This is Zenith. Got your strap right here. So you would hold it like this. Okay, you want to do a selfie, boom, do your selfie, and you can flip your lens around to do your selfie. Okay, all your button controls and everything else right here. I was like, this is a weird camcorder. I like to get weird camcorders. I like to get the camcorders that everybody's always seen. This to me was pretty cool. And then you could even shoot like this. You could do it sideways. You could shoot like that, you know, like the regular palm type cameras. So you can shoot like a palm quarter camera. I don't really get the palm quarter cameras. I don't really like those. And this is kind of a hybrid, I guess. It could be a palm quarter. It could be a, I don't know what you want to call it. But it was just so cool. Okay? Don't you think that's cool? That's a cool looking camera. Look at that. Okay? Camcorder. This is the Zenith 450, I believe. We'll double check the model here. And I wanted to show you guys this. I got this about a month ago or whatever. And I wanted to show you guys this, but I just haven't had the time to show you that. And it came out in 1997, July 1997. the VM. Okay, it's a Zenith VMC 450. Okay, you got to put that VMC in there. VMC 450. Let's show you guys that information real quick. Okay, so you don't think I'm making all that up. 1997. You can see on the bottom, July 1997. And this is a cool camera. I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna make this one HD for real. This one's definitely gonna be HD. I don't want to do that 8 mil. I don't want to do this. Was an 8mm. I mean, a super VHS-C. This was VHS-C format. I did plug it up. I actually watched a movie on here. It had a movie on there, somebody's birthday party or something like that, and I watched the movie on it and everything. And I was like, yeah, it's cool, but the quality's not that great. So we're gonna do some type of a modification to this. I don't want to destroy it. I want to keep it intact the way it is, but we're going to definitely do some type of modification where this is going to be an HD camera. Isn't that cool? You guys tell me if you like it. If you don't like it, once again, the VMC 450. Okay, and that is the last camera we're going to show you guys today. I have so many cameras I want to show you guys, and like I said, we have to split this into multiple episodes. I don't know. I showed you guys the JVC, that small JVC camera last time, and I guess I could pull it out one more time because it's sitting over here. It's one of my favorite cameras, actually. I put it in a fanny pack here. So this camera right here, once again, another fallen camera that you don't see anymore. 180K. Look at that. Boom. Read that again. You think I'm making that up? 180K. Read that. Polysilicon LCD. What does it say? Polysilicon. Can you guys see that? Okay. Polysilicon. I'll read to you guys. So 180K polysilicon LED. It was like that was the crystalline silicon, whatever, TFT active matrix LCD monitor. That was the monitor. Okay, that 180K was a representation of the monitor, the amount of pixels, the dots, how many dots it was. 180K. Wow. So that was the way that they marketed this particular camera back in the day. Look at that. 180K. People talk about 4K. I got a 4K camera, man. I got 180K. 180K. Okay? Just wanted to show that again. I love this little JVC camera. We haven't done any modifications to this yet. This is definitely going to be HD. But this is, once again, another fallen camera that people probably remember. Maybe they don't remember it. Maybe they've never seen it in their life. And that's my job, is to bring vintage retro cameras that maybe you've never seen before. I want to show it to you for the first time. And I'm not going to go into complete detail. If you want other information on it, you can always go online and look. Google is there, Wikipedia is there. I do that all the time. I do a lot of research on these cameras, and believe it or not, I just haven't I'm not showing you guys all the information that I've gathered, but I learned from other YouTubers and things like that about a lot of these cameras in the years and how great they are. Oh, I bid it on one last night. I bid it on the Canon A1. The Canon A1 digital high 8 camera. Very similar to the L1, and we're going to talk about that camera probably in the next couple episodes because I haven't got it yet, but I bid it on it last night. I got that one last night pretty cheap. I think I got it for $9.99. And like I said, thrift store, shop.com. Check it out, shop.com. You get a lot of really interesting things there if you are interested in vintage type stuff. So I got that Canon camera coming in, and then the Canon 8 coming in today. So we're waiting on that. I actually have a camera set up right now. I got the Sony CX405 hooked up right now on a light stand pointing out the window so I can see everything. I can see the trucks coming in, UPS, FedEx, and whatever. So I have a lot of cameras. Believe me, I have a lot of cameras. But I enjoy it. And that's what my life is about. Just kind of enjoying the old retro thing, and it's not about spending a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money, thanks to you guys. If you donate and you help me out, I'm able to get some of these cameras and show you guys what's possible and what's not possible. Well, once again, tune into the next episode, because the next episode we're going to combine the 1985 series of cameras. We're going to put all that on that episode. We're going to talk about 1985, maybe 1986, and we're going to go into the similarity of the cameras, and we're going to go a little bit deeper talking about the cameras. But we're not going to go into every function and all the functionality. We're not going to go into all that kind of stuff. If you want to see that, check someone else's page out. Definitely subscribe. If you want to subscribe, to my channel. That would be great. And once again, don't hate, don't wait, don't procrastinate, donate. $sign Tony McDew, because I love you.